Before we start the video, just a quick reminder that I do have a Discord server, so if you haven't yet, please join it. We can chat there, and also it's a good way for me to communicate with you in case something bad happens to the channel. If you're interested, the link to it is in the description. Yo, what's up guys, it's OverlordX and I, and welcome to a new Ninjago video. Normally, this video would have been released earlier, but last week, we unexpectedly got the first 3 episodes of Season 15 in French. As of the time of this recording, in addition to that, we have seen the first 2 episodes in English, there are a couple set and minifigure leaks, and there are descriptions up to episode 10. We have an idea of what Season 15 is shaping up to be, but regardless, I wanted to modify this video and sum up my expectations, hopes, and predictions for the rest of the installment. Please keep in mind that everything I will say is my own opinion. Also, I will be mentioning spoilers from the first 2 episodes, so if you want to avoid them, now is your chance to do so. Let's get started. First, it is clear that Nia is the primary focus character. She lost control over her powers, and Season 15 will most likely revolve around her journey to recover them. Second, Maya is definitely a major supporting character. Given her role in the first 2 episodes, she will play a big part in Nia's recovery. Third, there will most likely be more groundbreaking lore introduced in this season. So far, only the first episode did that, noting that Wojira and the Merlopians were already in Ninjago when the first Spinjitzu master came from the first realm, also that Wojira can command water and wind, so I won't be surprised if we learn more about the Merlopians later in the season. Fourth, Wojira will most likely be awakened. That is a given based on the Ninjago formula that the villains get what they want, which has been going on since the old days. Fifth, Ninjago City will definitely be attacked. We know this since Kalmar will eventually reach the Explorers Club to claim the Storm Amulet, but there is no indication so far about whether the season finale will take place there as well. Sixth, something will definitely happen to Trimar. The episode descriptions mention him as a king, but by episode 10, Prince Kalmar becomes king. A death could happen, but I doubt it. I'll state my prediction on this topic later in the video. Seventh, Benthamar, another character in Season 15, will most likely have an important role in this season. From what I can understand, the ninja who went underwater will meet him once they reach Merlopia. There is an entire episode dedicated to his backstory, so we'll see what his role will be. Eighth, I'm pretty sure the ninja will win in this season. I also doubt that there will be a cliffhanger for the next season. And finally, we need to remember to be worried for Jay. Tommy Andreasen has implied on Twitter that something will happen to him, and he continued with this after the Gift of Jay stuff in Season 14, so be on the lookout. As for hopes, first, I would like for Season 15 to be better than Season 13. This is the year of Ninjago's 10th anniversary, so a great story would be very much appreciated. Second, old characters better come back. Not from the Wild Brain era, and not just Rei and Maya, but someone else. There was a name drop of Crux in the first episode, so maybe the Time Twins could return. We do know that they will appear in the Legacy Reimagined shorts later this year, but why not in the show? They could be the Vengestone buyers. I have also been receiving a couple comments about Nauticon taking the position of Clutch Powers, and that is why he wants the Storm Amulet so much. Both of these theories are possible, and I do doubt that they will return, but I prefer to at least mention it since it is 2021, like I stated before, and it is the year of Ninjago's 10th anniversary. After a meh Season 14, 15 better deliver. Third, I hope Wojira and Kalmar are the most threatening villains the ninja have faced to date. Again, this is a special year, so we better have special villains. Fourth, the Keepers and Zippy better return. Since the Storm Amulet is in this season, it would be so fitting for them to return, but I'll state my predictions on this later in the video. Fifth, I hope there is some sort of indication about the final elemental power in Ninjago. We have known about a ton of powers in the past, but in one of the recent Ninjago books, the Book of Elemental Powers, there was a mention of the quote-unquote final elemental power, which would tie into the upcoming TV series. I honestly have no idea how this will play into Season 15, if it does, but we'll see. Finally, I hope Kirby Moro gets a proper goodbye from the show. Many fans in the Ninjago community are speculating that Cole and Kai will have backseat roles in Season 15, and it would suck for Kirby's Cole to not get closure. Not kill him off in my opinion, but at least leave some sort of thread so a new voice actor can take his place. Yeah, hopefully this happens because I know of at least a couple people who will leave the show if Cole is killed off. As for predictions, first, my bet is that the Keepers and Zippy will not return. As simple as that. I'm betting that Clutch Powers will have brought it from the Uncharted Island somehow. Given the descriptions for episodes 9 and 10, I just don't see it happening. I doubt there is time to include them. Hopefully they'll show up at the end of the season if the ninja return the amulets, but if not, and they are destroyed maybe, I doubt there's any chance. Second, I believe King Trimar will be forced out of the throne and put as a prisoner. New Ninjago is oriented towards kids, so I doubt something as emotionally heavy as death will happen. Same goes for coal. As grieving as it was to suffer through Kirby Morrow's loss, LEGO will most likely lose sales on coal vehicles in the future if Ninjago kills off Cole. It is in their best interest to recast Cole, so my guess is that something will happen to him, giving a new voice actor a proper plot-related entrance for Season 16. This would finally be another addition to the Wildbrain era's short list of permanent consequences. Some people in my comment sections are telling me that he might be temporarily removed from a 2022 season, like staying at Shintaro or something. I doubt that. My bet is that Cole will stick around because he is a part of the main cast. I don't think the creators will remove him from the story like that. Maybe Ninjago could blame Fungus for changing his voice, but in my opinion, we should wait and see what officially happens. Fourth, I do not believe that Jay will lose his eye. Like stated before about the deaths and that we should theoretically be worried for Jay, I doubt it. This is a kids show. Fifth, my bets are on an emotion-heavy ending to the season, not involving a death. Tommy Andresen has implied a heartbreaking ending will happen in Season 15, but I'm unsure how this will play out. I guess we'll have to wait until the finale airs. Sixth, I don't think a new Master of Wind will appear. For anyone who does not remember, Morrow is now departed, so it has been said multiple times in the community that someone will take his place as the new Master of Wind. Despite the mention of Wind in the first Season 15 episode, my bets are that a bomb like that will be saved for a future season, if it will ever happen to begin with. Seventh, I doubt that Vengestone will have a big role this season. There were a couple Tommy Andresen tweets and messages in the past teasing Vengestone, but one dialogue reveal turned out to be a minor detail in the first episode, so I'm betting that the Vengestone plot will continue for at least a couple more seasons. Eighth, I doubt that the Spinjitzu burst will return. My prediction is that Nia will somehow become pure water and regain her powers due to something happening to the Wave Amulet, shown in the Pulse in the recent commercial. Finally, I think it is safe to say that this season has 16 episodes. Some websites have been saying so, 20 episodes with both seasons 14 and 15 combined, but we'll have to wait and see. That's all I have to say. What are your expectations, hopes, and predictions for the rest of Season 15? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.